many of the questions around toddler behavior centered around the idea of discipline and timeout. So I'm going to start on a couple of levels. First is that discipline, especially when it comes to toddlers, is really around teaching, although we're used to thinking about it as punishment, but it's better to think about it as teaching. And the way that timeout has traditionally been deployed, especially when I first started raising young kids, has mostly been done away with. The traditional idea of my child's exhibiting a disruptive behavior, I put them in an isolated place and then I walk away and remove myself, has mostly been done away with. It's shown to be ineffective, as this question indicated. So the more effective way of handling toddler behavior that are disruptive is a little different. The most important thing to know is that toddlers are normally aggressive and oppositional. That is part of normal behavioral developmental things related to toddlers. They are all like this. And so having a structured and calm way of approaching it in order to gently teach them another way of handling things as their brain develops is important. So the way most behavioral people suggest managing it is a prompt, clear, firm, short statement, no hitting, and then redirecting and moving to another activity or another place. If you need to completely remove them from the situation, recommend more of a time in where you sit with your child if they're having a complete, emotional break, and you calmly lend them your physical presence. You don't question them or try to reason them out of it. And when their emotions play themselves out and they're able to engage, you follow that immediately with a positive, loving engagement and then move on. Another person in my audience brought up the idea of PCIT as an evidence-based approach, so parent-child interactive therapy. So I wanted to address that. It is mostly for parents who are struggling with significant, severe disruptive behavior that they can't manage. And the truth is, PCIT is mostly centered around a structured way of approaching the behaviors that I just mentioned, which is positive reinforcement for things that your child is doing well when you're happy with them, and then a firm, clear, timeout sort of intervention when not. So PCIT is more common sense. The most important toddler behavior advice I ever got is the 80-20 rule. 80% of your interactions with your toddler should be neutral or positive, reserving 20% of boundary setting for a small minority of the behaviors when they come up. Way more positivity in your home. I hope this helps.